Hey guys, Trey with 48th Productions. Gonna be showing y'all regular maintenance today. We got a 3.5 Honda Accord, and all we're gonna be doing is a drain and fill with this transmission fluid right here. DW1 automatic Honda genuine transmission fluid. We're gonna be doing a drain and fill, which is 3.3 quarts drain. So I'm gonna start with just pulling this little dipstick out so air can get through when I go to drain it. I got my car up and raised is with these little dyno ramps. Oh, dyno ramps. Yeah, dyno ramps. I pulled them up on the dyno ramp so I have room. I'll show y'all where the drain bolt is. So you got a little drain bolt here, but when you drain it, 3.3 quarts of fluid will come out. There's another bolt up here for like an inspection bolt to see your fluid level. But we're not gonna be worried about that. We're going to be only worried about draining the fluid out right here. All right, now you got to get your oil pan here. Hopefully you are able to see a little bit. I try to get everything in view to the best of my ability. I got a little crappy tripod, so you have to bear with me. But get your oil pan in the view and get you a 1/2-inch ratchet, praying that's the right size. I don't really know my sizes. Because all I'm trying to do is just teach y'all what I know, try to help with the best I can. This is the best I can do. Try to be more reasonable because y'all can see where I'm coming from. I mean, I'm not in a shop. I'm in a neighborhood in a freaking driveway. I mean, it's just easiest I can do. But you're going to want to loosen this up. Make sure you got it all loosened. And yeah, just go ahead and loosen that bad boy up. It's going to be a little tight. Oh man, this is very tight, huh? Yep, we got it loose though. Make sure on your drain pan, this little purge valve is ready to be purged where I'm pointing. Let a little dripple. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Move it to where it's going down a little bit. All right. There we go. So y'all can see it better. We're just going to let it drain the 3.3 fluid ounces, 3.3 quarts. Just going to sit there draining. It looks pretty dirty. These got to be changed. And then once you do your drain and fill, you have to do it again another 7,000 miles for 3 times, I believe. Once you do this, do it 3 more times, you should be set. And now it's going to dripple. You need to do that. Look, splattered on me. But make sure you have your reader going. And we're going to just let this drain. I'll be back when it's done draining. Alright, so we got the battery tray out. Now we're going to get to the filter. Filter's right here. It looks like there's only being held on by one little bolt right here. It sure just slide open. Yep. So you got two bolts right here for the bracket itself, and then you got the filter right here. Where you get that filter. Alright, so you kind of see I got it out. This is the bracket with a bolt. When you take that bolt off, it will slide, and this just hooks in. You'll be able to just pull it off. This is the new transmission filter. It's going to go in right here, the top hose and the bottom hose. To get the clamps off, I had to get a long one and kind of maneuver it in, like so. I had to go down. For example, on this nose, I had to go down and pinch it. It was pretty difficult. But once you get a feel for it, you can kind of maneuver it. Don't drop it too far down to where you can't pick it back up, but you want it far enough to, this one was easier. This one's a top hose. It's gonna sit like this. I had to take the bracket off right here to get a better grip on that bottom clamp. It slides easily in, so that's good. Try to get it as high as possible, but not too high, so when you have to change it again, you can go ahead and change it. Luckily, shouldn't have to change this filter out for another 30,000 miles. This filter has not been changed before, so I'm gonna change it every 30,000. I'm gonna change the fluid again after a 7,000 mark. This one I came in like this, pinched it like so, and I was able to lower it onto the filter. Make sure it's on there good. The knot still has some room to go down. If you have another little clamp, that'd be good. It's on there, just gotta get it a little bit further down. Like so. And like that, it's back on. So now we move the this clamp back over. Oh, I gotta remember how I did that. I think I'm gonna have to take that top piece off again. Or I could take this top piece off right here. Oh, this one's a lot harder, this little top piece. Might have to take this top piece off to get that bracket back over. Technically, you don't really need a bracket, but it's just to keep it sturdy and safe. Sadly, I'm gonna put mine back on just because, but you want it on there. Yeah, it's gotta go in front of it. Unless you can kind of twist it back. Force it back in front. Yeah, like so. But you gotta put some oomph behind it so you don't have to take that bracket off. And now we get our screws back. There, you screw back in. These don't need lock tight, so you don't need to be worried about that. They also don't need to be super tight in this case if you got to change it again. Or if you're working on a car, you don't want to do it too tight. I had a 10mm ratchet right here, right now. You could probably fit your socket in a little 1/4 inch ratchet, but the wrench would be good. You ain't tightening it too much. Usually it's snug, like so. And then now this gets butted up to the filter. And this little end, there's a little hook in this bracket, and that slides in there. Like so. And oh, just should go in easily, I hope. Nothing is usually easy. Never say easy because it's not being easy, right? Yeah, it's not being easy. Some dumbass decided to make the fucking airbox. You think it's fucking illegal. Like I can fucking give him this fucking airbox. And then there's a lot of tension on this bracket here. All right, well, I got it in. So what I did was I used my thumb, press down on the bracket while holding it, and then I used 2 fingers to slowly try to spin it on until you catch a couple of threads. The top piece right here is going to be sitting out, but you can look down here, the whole bracket sitting on that lip of the filter. So you get your wrench, Make sure you tighten it. You don't want to mess this part up. It was a pain in the ass to get. And then you just tighten that bad boy up. Don't use any Loctite because you don't want this to be another issue when you got to take it back off. Just like that. You don't need it super tight. And now I'm gonna put my box back down here. This part is super stupid. It's freaking bash, so you can't even fit it in properly. So I'm just gonna freaking have it sit. I'm not even gonna tighten it, honestly. Yeah, it's stupid. It's so stupid. This whole system is broken. Whole system isn't broken. I'm not even gonna mess with that. I'm gonna just replace this bottom piece and leave this open. You got a lot of cold air flowing in here, but it's such a pain to replace it. That's why I haven't messed with it. Now, I want to show you the tray, an easy thing. This bottom bolt and this top bolt. This is the bottom bolt for this, I believe. This one is for your wire. Right here. This is the wire. The wire is going to sit right up in there, like so. But you got to get your bolt in there. Pretty certain this is the bolt for the wire. And you also got your other two bolts, which is this one, I believe, and this one down here. I'm not going to fuck with this one. I really aren't. I'm not going to fuck with that bolt. Yeah, I'm going to put that one in, but now you should just be able to drop it in. Okay, well, I lied to you. No, I didn't lie. Or did I? I did lie to you. Pull it back out. For this wire, I don't even think you needed to take it out to get the pan out because that pan doesn't have anything. So you just put it back in here. This don't have to be super tight either, but now we should be able to put our bolts in. Don't put the top one in that sits down. See this one right here I'm not gonna fuck with. I'm really not gonna fuck with that one. You don't need that one to keep it sturdy, and it's gonna be a pain in the bitch to get it in. That's for the air box, I believe. Same for this one. I think this one's for the air box. So I'm gonna put these in and tighten this one. I'm not gonna be able to get to this one, so I'm gonna just tighten this one and these two up here. And it's in, seated in. Now you get your two bolts. We drop in there here. The first bolt and the second bolt. And most likely you would have to get to it, so just gotta be smart about it. If you have to change these transmission scissors. Like for example, you have to fucking stick your hand in there to get to this bolt right here. It's so stupid. Or you can just take this thing off. Technically you could put it in before you put the tray in, so give you that extra room. Another bolt. I guess that's not the bolt. I don't know where you're. That's this bolt. This is the bolt. Yeah, that's the bolt. There's bolts for that bottom air box, but like I said, this car's been in a wreck, so destroy that air box, so you can't even put that bolt back in. So we gotta do what we gotta do. I'll be able to show y'all how to properly install that whenever I get one. I gotta find a used one. They're really expensive. So they don't need to be tight at all. Just snug. Yeah, it's sturdy. Look at that. So now we put this little thing in. This busted ass thing. So stupid. Stupid little thing, but sir. So dope. This whole box was so stupid. Now we stick the battery in, like so. Let it fade it. Pop it on. Ooh. Pop this on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Come on, dumbass. Just like that. Now we're gonna put our fluid in. Should be home free. Hopefully y'all can see the fluid hole. It's behind the hose. Right there. So now we're gonna add our fluid there. Okay, I got my funnel back in here. We're about to do a little fill. We get the 3.3 quarts fill. So I got 4 quarts of this transmission fluid. Yeah, on the transmission fluid. So we're gonna do 3.3 of this stuff. We got a fancy little funnel. Just topping her in. Right.